Good morning, Knicks fans. How's everybody doing? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Big Nick Burt with the Big Knick Energy. How are we feeling today, guys? How are we feeling today? Because I'm feeling good. That win is everything we needed. Everything we needed. I took the Christmas sweater off the wall. Some people were commenting and saying, oh, it's not Christmas time. But guess what, baby? It sure feels like a gift when we beat Golden State. So that's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm doing. And how about that defensive effort last night? How about that defensive effort? And it started, honestly, with Grimes. That man, he just defends with such ferocity. He's amazing. Honestly, like keeping Steph Curry in front of you, keeping Klay Thompson in front of you, switching off. He was covering Wiggins at one point. Absolutely bonkers. I can't believe it. He got the start, his third NBA start, and he's just a rookie. So when people say Thibs doesn't play rookies, Thibs doesn't play rookies when they're not ready, all right? Thibs doesn't play rookies when they are not ready. And Grimes is ready. Let's go. Grimes is ready. We love it. We love it. So speaking about that trade deadline, man, my anxiety was at an all-time high. I thought the Knicks were going to do some craziness. And especially once things started to shake out and there was less people available, I was like, oh, man, here we go. And 3 o'clock came, and 3:10 came, and nothing. I was so ecstatic. And I know a lot of people wanted to make some moves. I know some people wanted to free up roster spots so that the young guys can play more. But guess what? Sometimes those things just don't work out, and we just got to live with it. And I am so for it. We didn't give up any young guys. We didn't give up any assets. Like, all we did was a Kevin Knox for Cam Reddish trade up, and honestly, I am so okay with that. I'm so sick of trading all our young guys, trading all our assets for, in hindsight, the wrong move. So, very excited for that. And now you can see these players are playing with a sense of urgency. They know who's going to be next to them, come next game, right? And that's got to be a big relief. So look at that defensive effort. Look at Fournier. Look at Fournier's defensive effort last night. Look at Burks. And I did call this. So if you haven't checked out the Big Knick Energy Podcast, episode 34 is up. I will link it in the description. But I did call this. I said Burks and Fournier are going to go off against Golden State. Complete homer take, complete just like, blind positivity take. But hey, they did it. So let's go. So it pays to be positive, all right? It pays to be positive. And Wally Zerbiak on the post game last night said the next 3 are wins, including the Nets game. Let's go, Wally. I love that. Big Knick Energy, Wally. Big Knick Energy. I love it. You know I do. And I saw Randle on that post-game interview, and they said, oh, were you worried about the trade deadline? Were you concerned? And he's just like, no, I'm not getting traded. I'm like, yo, that's some confidence, man. That's some confidence. And hey, he was right. They probably weren't even shopping him. They're like, nah, keep balling out, Randle, because he was really playing well. I mean, I know we lost, the last couple games on the road, but he was balling out. I mean, they showed the graphic. He's getting like consistent, like 16 rebounds and 25 plus points the last 5 games. He's on a tear. Absolutely phenomenal. And last night was no different. Man, when there's no center in the paint, yo, we feast. We feast. And man, Mitchell Robinson, Randle in the middle, like, you love to see it. The ball movement, hey, shout out to Kemba Walker with that clean pick and roll for Randle. Like, let's go. Let's go. Hey, and not for nothing, Kemba actually played halfway decent defense last night. Not phenomenal, but hey, that's why he rests on a back-to-back. I'm okay with him resting on a back-to-back because he comes back looking good. So let's keep that up. I like that. I like that. Man, what a good game. What a good win. Lots of Knicks fans in the arena. I saw some blue and orange, man. I saw some blue and orange. Hey, I saw a Dayton, Ohio #1 for Obi Toppin. I sure did. He was on the baseline, I think, under the basket around there. Phenomenal win. Best fans in the business. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what Ash Moss says. I don't care what Julito McCullum says. I don't care what Mark Berman says. I don't care what anybody says. Best fans in the business, all right? From coast to coast, we got Knicks fans representing blue and orange, even on a not great season. Let's go. Let's go. So, all right. That's my hype. Woo. That's my hype. Got to calm down now. Because now we got to look to the future, all right? We can't just be resting on our laurels, man. You got to keep looking forward to the future. And the future is Portland, 5 p.m. Eastern time on Saturday. Wally Zerbiak says that's a win, baby. I say that's a win, too. I know Portland got some new players, but Dame is still out. They're going to be, they got a lot of new players, so there's going to be some chemistry issues, learning curves, So I think we can go in. I think we can win it. We got Portland. Ooh, I can't remember the second game, but then we got the Nets. And I know Wally was saying he wants all those wins, and I am for it. I just watched the Nets lose another game. They just lost another game. And Kyrie was playing. So, let's go Knicks. Let's go Knicks. That's all I can say, really. At this point, I'm so ecstatic that we didn't make crazy trades. I'm so ecstatic that we went into Golden State Warriors Arena and beat them. And you want to know a big part of that? Free throw percentage, baby. Free throw percentage. Let's go. I know we missed some clutch ones. Cam Reddish, ooh, naughty. But in the end, it didn't matter. That defense for the last possession, though, Mr. Fournier, bravo. They needed a 3 to win, and Klay Thompson wanted that 3 to win. But Fournier got right up on him, over-contest that 3, run him off the line. We're either going to overtime or you're losing. That's it. And he wanted to win. He wanted that win. I know. I could see it. As soon as he caught that ball, he was like, oh. But then Fournier contested right over the top of the ball. So happy. Couldn't get a shot up. Yes. I know people were saying, oh, holding my breath when Klay got that shot up. And I'm like, it doesn't matter, though. We would have went to overtime. And I had complete faith in the team to run it. What is it? 5 more minutes? 6 more minutes? Whatever it is. I can't remember. We do it so infrequently. So listen, I am with it. That defense last night was phenomenal. We saw a bit more Taj than I would have liked. I would have liked to see some Jericho. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. I'm just happy with what I got. What a product, what a game, what a pace. I love it. I love when things are working well for this team. And I love the faith that the front office is putting in these guys. Like, yes, I know we are not championship bound. I know that. But we have the pieces, and we did not trade any of them. And you know what? I just am so excited to be a Knicks fan today. So that's it. Christmas gear, because we getting gifts, all right? They giving us gifts. Let's go. Love to see these guys ball out. Burks had a good night. Fournier had a good night. Randle had a great night. Grimes showed up to play some defense. Mitch was holding it down in the paint, cleaning up on those rebounds, cleaning it up, putting it back up, kicking it back out. Yo, we had that one possession. Where we got 3. It was a late game, too. We got like 3 offensive rebounds. I think Randle got 1. I think Mitch got 1. I think Mitch got 2, actually. And we ended up with I think Fournier blew a 3, then he blew another 3, and then Grimes got 1 at the right elbow. Man, it's those types of hustle plays, persistence personified, as the man Walt Clyde Frazier says. I love it. Listen, you can already tell. You can tell my energy is up. And that is big Knick energy, baby. So let's go. Let's keep that positivity growing. Let's keep this win streak going, maybe. All right, and let's finish out this final stretch before the All-Star break. Let's finish out strong, have a nice rest for the All-Star break, and then let's do it again. Second half of the season, baby. Let's go. Can we get a playoff spot? I think so. Let's do it, baby. I'm Big Nick Burt with the Big Knick Energy. Thank you for tuning in. Y'all have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you at the game, baby. Let's go.